Hopefully with less frame drop this time. It's looking good right now. I got a green dot there. It's hovering around 2700 kilobytes a second. And it just dipped.
Yep.
But then it went right back up. Okay. We'll play a zone and see how it fares. Thank you, Gendarme. Good to be back. I hate having stream issues, but I've definitely narrowed my issues down to not be my internet, like I have been prone to blame. And it's definitely either Twitch servers or OBS or a combination. Because every time lately that my frames have dropped, nothing else that's connected to the internet has been affected. I'm definitely dropping some frames right now. Why is this happening to me? Like, it worked fine this morning, so I don't know what the issue is. It's just gotta be Twitch servers. I don't know what else it could be to explain the fact that I changed nothing in OBS and it worked perfectly fine this morning, and it's not now.
It could be, as you said, the game itself not being stream friendly.
I am noticing that frame drops seem to happen at certain notable times in the game. Like the first drop when I came back up was when it went back to the title screen.
Yeah. Seems to be when you go fast for a long time.
I'm going too fast for the stream.
Hard to tell exactly what's happening when what's causing
No.
screen when
Right.
because I got something like a 20-second delay.
I guess I could turn down the visual quality of the game. I'll do that after I finish Marble Garden Zone. I never can remember where all the orbs are in this special stage. So I usually end up wandering around looking for the last couple that I've missed. Well, there they are, but I don't want to approach them from that angle. Not saying on anything on Twitch support, saying they're having issues. Okay, so maybe it just is the game is not playing so well with the stream. It's weird. It says my CPU is only using 13% down there. Like even when the frame drops, the CPU stays steady. Oh, now I can be supersonic. So if I wasn't destroying my frames enough by going fast, let's do it all the way now.
It's gonna be so much lag, the screen is going backwards.
I will turn the bitrate down even more. Let's see if that helps. Golly, I haven't streamed with a bitrate of 1,000 since I was on DSL. It's gonna look like garbage. Maybe the stream just doesn't like Sonic. Well, join the crowd.
Did it specifically say regular Sonic?
Still dropping frames. So I don't think the bitrate's really going to matter too much here. Lovely. Oh, I guess I needed that thing. Wouldn't have needed it if I was Knuckles. Is this Sonic 3 and Knuckles or just regular Sonic 3? This is neither, actually. It's Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited, which is a mod of the Steam version of Sonic 3. And it's basically the best version of Sonic 3 as far as I'm concerned. Wow. Leave it to Bubbles. But it is the full game if you were asking about the zones that I'll be playing. Yep, actual flying with tails in single player. It's pretty great. It functions just like it does in Mania. Come on, jackpot. No, no, go away, Eggman. Oh, got my hopes up there.
Now you enter the bonus stage for me.
No, not Eggman, no! Usually I get a jackpot shortly after getting an Eggman. If I don't leave the stage... I am running out of space I can land on, though. Well, I think I came out of that about even. I think they made the stage fall much faster once you reach the end. So that's a nice quality of life change. I should probably get the fire shield here. We'll see how much the shield even matters, though. Well, rip fire shield. Apparently the game, the original game, bugs out if you kill him before he actually destroys the stage or whatever. And I was worried I was about to do that, so I backed off. Why the fire shield? The little flames on the back of the Eggmobile damage you normally, but the fire shield makes you immune to it. It's a bigger deal if you're playing as Tails only. Is it still pretty unwatchable?
What was that?
Is the stream still pretty unwatchable?
No, it's been...
It's been alright?
If I say that.
I know, I was currently dropping frames when I asked that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is it at least not as bad as before overall, or...?
It seems to be longer stretches where it's watchable before it goes into the slideshow.
Is the slideshow at least, like, shorter in length?
It was so this time.
You know, I did say I was gonna see about lowering the game's visual quality, didn't I? I still don't think that's it, just because it's not showing that my CPU is having a heart attack or anything. Oh yeah, that's a nice quality of life change. They made it so Tails doesn't affect things like that little cranberry platform. I don't know what's actually called. I just call it a cranberry platform because it looks like cranberries coming out of it. I guess that's probably balloons. I don't even know, man. Don't even know. Comes and goes. This act had me stuck for years. You and me both, buddy. Man. I was stuck on this stage so long as a kid. People like Clement like to make fun of people for not knowing to press up and down, but it's like nowhere else in the game is that something you have to do. I think it's safe to say that the Barrel of Doom was just not very intuitive.
No. There are more games that do stuff like that. What's it called? The point and click Broken Sword as the goat puzzle. Where nowhere else in the game before that have you needed to double click to run.
Right.
But it's essential to solve the goat puzzle.
So when you unlock, I think it's 5 achievements, you unlock the ability to play as Knuckles partnered up with Tails, which is actually a required player configuration to get one of the achievements in the game.
I would like playing as Knuckles.
Man, it's a shame that this is the level that I don't want to overwrite with the supersonic music, because I selected the prototype music. Which apparently the prototype music is the same as the PC Sonic and Knuckles collection music. Is that right? I never had that version, but I've seen people say that it was the same. But just, it's in a Genesis sound font. I think the PC music was MIDI, right?
Don't know.
I like Act 2 better than Act 1 for the music. Oh hey, that's an interesting change. When you have the upgradable shields on, your shield goes to a regular shield instead of just losing it outright. If it's a fire or lightning shield and you hit the water. I think they changed that in the latest update. I like that change. So, like, you can press the up and down there, but you don't have to. Eh. Those guys aren't even active until you get close. I didn't know that. I just thought they kind of did their thing. I got stuck here as Tails once because I started flying in this chamber after the water drained. I was just like, I got tired and I couldn't do anything until time ran out. Sacrifices had to be made. You know what? I will take an electric shield. That is helpful for this boss coming up. If I don't just go supersonic and demolish him. Which I'll probably do. Here we go, the Barrel of Doom. My favorite spot. I spent so many hours there as a child. Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Another thing they changed in the way things function is you can put the button to transform on a different button than the jump, or it might just be that way. So you can still use your shield abilities or your instant shield, whatever, as Sonic. You can still fly as Tails without being forced to transform. This boss takes forever if you don't know how to use the instant shield or have supersonic. What time was I supposed to start? Or did I start, I should say? 5?
5 should be it, yeah. I started at 4. Or just before, but for now.
Okay, I left the original Ice Cap music in because I don't really like the prototype music better than this. I don't think you guys can blame me for that one. It was the correct decision.
I think I'm going to pop out for a bit because I'm basically falling asleep and I don't want to sit here and snore on stream.
Right, that's fine. Thank you for sticking around for a bit.
Yeah.
See you later. So, for anyone who doesn't know, just go ahead and YouTube the song Hard Times by the Jetsons. And that's the song that they stole to make this. It was actually the keyboardist of that group was working on the soundtrack for the game and just straight up sold his old group's song, or not sold, but used his old group's song for the soundtrack. In case you're wondering, the prototype version music for Ice Cap Zone, it's alright. It's very kind of generic sounding ice level music. It's funny how Act 2's music is barely different from Act 1's. I guess it's a little more different, but man, Act 1 music is just straight up the stolen song. So I always hear people saying that Ice Cap Zone is their favorite theme of the game, but nobody really ever specifies Act 1 or Act 2. Like, for me, my favorite theme is Hydrosity Act 2, specifically. So which is better, Act 1 or Act 2? Flying battery act. Gendarme, get out of here. Gendarme is banned from having opinions. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, flying battery is definitely my least favorite. Just that whole zone in general is my least favorite. This boss is kind of annoying if you don't have supersonic. Very slow. Well, I'm probably going to disappoint you, Gendarme, because as soon as I get 50 rings in Flying Battery Zone, it's done. These little tubes right here always remind me of the Jetsons. Not the musical band this time, but the Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Oh, well, sorry to disappoint you again, but you won't be seeing supersonic. You'll be seeing hypersonic. There's an achievement for this stage that you can only get playing as Tails called, I think it's like No Wet Fur or something like that. Where you have to play with an altered layout that's available. And you have to get through, I think it's Act 2 without taking a dip in the water. I think I might have rather had the generic shield over the bubble shield here. Just because I think you can still do an instant shield while you have the generic shield. What's the difference between hypersonic and supersonic? Well, one causes seizures. And that's about it. Now, hypersonic has he has like a screen nuke ability that also kind of serves as like a omnidirectional double jump. Some people say he's faster and jumps higher, but I don't know if that's actually true. But also hypersonic glows in a rainbow color palette. These stupid spikes here always seem to kill me if I'm not careful about them. That one in particular is the one that always gets me. That was luck that it didn't. You know, I don't know why they thought the way to upgrade a special form that makes you super fast and invincible was to give it a screen nuke. Like, what good does that actually do? Practically speaking, the only thing it's actually good for is the double jump aspect. Bombs away. They needed to do something to differentiate the two forms. I mean, they didn't have to even have two forms. Considering hypersonic is never coming back, they might as well not have. He's so smug. Who? Knuckles? Just wait until we get to the end of the zone. Oh, I can't use my instant shield. Okay. Never mind. I guess the bubble shield was better to have. Well, shoot. Tails, you need to stop flying. Not right that moment. I guess I'm not totally used to using the Mania controls. I'm more used to the Sonic 3 controls where you stop using him and he just kind of falls to the ground. I probably should have kept the fire shield. I think for the fur can't get wet achievement, you can't go into these things either. I might be wrong though. I didn't risk it when I got that achievement before. Well, I hope you enjoyed that invincibility theme, because that may be the last time we hear that version. Because I have the invincibility theme set by the level. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. I should have gotten hit by that. Hang on a minute. How do I get in there? Oh well, I guess 195 rings is enough. I'm already at the boss anyway. When I played this with my sister as a kid, I used to get Tails positioned behind Eggman and just go to town. Hey look, Tails didn't commit suicide this time. They improved his AI. So there's another option that I checked. Normally when you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Knuckles is the only one that fights the big arm. But I have re-enabled the big arm fight. It's not a particularly difficult fight. But in Sonic 3 by itself, you did fight the big arm as your true final boss. And Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of course, they removed the big arm fight, and after you beat that first stage that I already fought, you just move on to Mushroom Hill Zone. Oh wow, nice hit, Tails. See, he's not a useless fox, Deliflow. Wait, Tails being useful for once? Tails has been super useful in this game. Since you can actually control his flight, I can make some pretty good use of him. You didn't see how I've been using his propeller tails to hit stuff during boss fights? Like in Hydrocity Zone's boss fight? The only reason Tails was useless before was because you couldn't actually control him unless you plugged in a second controller. Well, he does control like that in the Taxman and Stealth versions, I believe. Or not quite like Mania, but similarly to it. You could still make him fly and carry you around with one control input. So this special stage, I just like to avoid using those yellow balls because they make you jump, and if you're not careful, you can jump onto the red balls in the center. This one's clear, so I'll show you how far it makes you jump. It's pretty far. Just a shame that Tails didn't get the useful treatment in the official... Oh yeah, I already read that. I'm pulling a Brit again. Sonic got a Super Emerald. Let's see if I can actually remember where all of the big rings are in Mushroom Hill Zone without resorting to a map. Pretty sure there's one nearby. Is it down here? No, it's got to be up here. Okay, I've definitely passed it now. Oh boy, this one. It's the walking a straight line one. It's not too bad if you're not going for a perfect. This one's a nightmare if you want the perfect, though. Also, the speed ups are kind of treacherous here. Is going for a perfect worth it? No. No. There's only an achievement for just getting a perfect on one of them. I have gotten a perfect on all of them. All of these stages are bonus stages in Sonic Mania, and then some. And you get a gold medal for getting perfect on those stages. And I got all gold medals. And I played on the Switch, so getting all gold medals gave me absolutely nothing. Not even an achievement. Okay, the next one is up here. Wow. I think it's up this way. Should be up high. I haven't passed it, have I? I was pretty sure it was up top. You know what? Maybe I had missed it when I got that second one. Come on, Tails. Come on, Tails. Dang it. Alright. I'm wasting too much time. I need to pull out the map. Because I have horrible memory. Mushroom Hill Zone map. Ooh. All right, let's see. There was that one. I did miss it. I think. This map doesn't actually show the rings. Okay, there was that one. There's another one down there. I could have sworn. That's the one that I got. I could have sworn there was more up there. Must be thinking of that spot over there. Okay. I know where to go now. Where am I, though? Okay. Very short special stage. These Sonic and Knuckles special stages were quite odd. Just in their design. They were very different from just the general design philosophy of the vanilla Sonic 3 ones. Let me see where the next one is. Okay, I got that one. Looks like the next one... Okay, I see it. I see! The next one I gotta do a little trickery to get to. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I usually do this one last. There was like a weird glitch on this in the GameCube version where whenever I got to the very final set of blue spheres, like you're supposed to press forward and for some reason it would turn, or no, you press left or whatever and it would turn right for some reason if I used the D-pad. Or no, if I used the control stick, that's what it was. So I had to use the tiny D-pad on the GameCube controller. No! Dang it. Maybe I'll save that one for last, because that one's always giving me trouble, if I'm being honest. Tails. Oh, that one's just a one-up. Oh, that's actually the last one in the stage. I was thinking of Act 2 for the ring that I was looking for, because that'll be the first one we get. Tails, I need you. I think if you're playing Sonic and Knuckles by itself, you don't get to pick the emeralds that you go to, and then this would be the first one. So this one's like baby mode easy. And now that I've said that, I better not fail. There's another thing with 9, I think, and then 4 with the ring in between them. Clearly not on this side of the board. Well, there's the 4. Where are the 9? There they are. Where's the next one? This is a fun one. You got like this outer area here, and then a couple clumps in the middle. It's like a big rectangular area. Where is the next one? There's one only Knuckles can get to. Alright, I gotta stay topside. Alright, one more. I'm pretty sure there's only one more opportunity. And I have to pass by it. So as long as I don't mess it up, I should have all the super emeralds before I get to Flying Battery Zone. I get one do-over. This stage has always been my nemesis of all the Blue Sphere stages. Yeah, right here. You had to turn right. On the GameCube Mega Collection version, if I was using the control stick, which I always use because the D-pad was so tiny on the GameCube controller, whenever I turned right, for some reason Sonic would turn left right there every time. So I always had to remember to switch to the D-pad when I had 3 orbs left. Or spheres. Spheres, orbs, same thing, right? Now it can be hypersonic. So there's a trick with this thing. If you go up the right side of it, then there are goodies that you won't be able to get. But if you go up with the left side, then instead of going along the ceiling there, you'll go up through it. There's an option that I chose not to enable that moves the Flying Battery Zone, I believe, after Marble Garden Zone. I think. Or maybe it's after Carnival Night. I'm not sure. Hypersonic's messing up the stream. Gendarme, you're just too slow. That's what's going on here. This section right here is always scary because if you can't tell by Tails dying repeatedly, it's a bottomless pit. Fire shield's always good to have here. Oh. Oh man, I got a lightning shield at the last minute there. I guess lightning shield's not too bad if you've got supersonic or hypersonic. Oh wait, yeah, I don't need tails. I guess there was also the thing I could have waited on. Oh, Sonic, are you okay? Well, that was interesting. Yeah, yeah, it was. I've never found an item on this particular act with the sign. How did you not die there, Tails? Got the immortal fox here. I'm probably gonna run out of rings now. I panicked. Wait, is there something up here? There sure is. Excellent. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh man, I'm already to Eggman? Morning, game fan. How you doing? So I guess this level was originally supposed to come before Ice Cap Zone, because in the end of level transition here, he busts off the door, and that was supposed to be what he's snowboarding with. I guess that idea would later get reused for Sonic Adventure 2. There was a quality of life change. They sped up how fast you can push those blocks. Those blocks were painfully slow in the original. The scorpions still suck just as much. You actually like the ghosts? Wow, I never thought I would live the day to see somebody say that. Ugh, I've always hated Act 2 of Sandopolis Zone. Like, not just because of the ghosts, though. It's also super long. This zone, in general, is really long. Darn you, Scorpion. No, not Eggman. Really making me work for it. Wow, I don't know why it was so hard for me to get in there this time. It was one of the only zones that made my pulse race when I couldn't get to the torches in time. Oh, you probably like Oil Ocean Zone in Sonic Mania too, then. That was another zone I don't like. And, like, they made me like it less in Sonic Mania than I did in Sonic 2. But yeah, I didn't like it in Sonic 2 either. I'm one of the people that defends Sonic Force's short levels, though. So, yeah, any Sonic level that goes on really long, not really a fan of it. I don't know why I did that. Is it not going to give me an electric shield? Wow. Wow, not a single electric shield. That is ridiculous. Can I get up to this ring? Doesn't look like it. I don't know how you get up to this big ring up here. Because I tried getting to it with Knuckles, and there's like a section that you can't get past up there. Or maybe you get to it from this angle. Tails, why? I guess it didn't matter. I think it is probably faster just to let him jump on his own. Good morning, Alan! How are you doing, my friend? Cold, boy! Looks like I'll actually finish on time this time. Actually, probably earlier than that. Oh no, I haven't played Doomsday Zone in a while. I might royally screw that up. One thing that, I didn't turn this on, but there's an interesting option that this game has. You can actually turn off the ghosts in this, act of the zone. I do believe. Maybe I'm thinking of Sonic 3 Complete. One of the two does that. I thought it was this one, though. It is this one? Okay, good. There are a lot of options that I left off because I wanted to mostly keep the spirit of the original game alive. Like, they have an option to let you cancel out of a super form anytime, which is something that a lot of ROM hacks have done, but never an official Sonic game. So I'm like, I'll leave that one off. There's also one that lets Tails cancel out of flight into a ball, which no official game has done that either, so I left that one off as well. Oh, I thought this was the other one. I won't complain about that, though. I think this actually allows you to do something that not even Sonic Mania allowed you to do with the abilities for Sonic, and combine all of them so that you can do the drop dash, have the instant shield, and the super peel out all at the same time. That's pretty good. I'm all for an expanded moveset as a possibility. Yeah, the ghosts are real cute. They're starting to look like American Kirby. Oh man, Tails saving the day again. And Deli said he was useless. Sacrifices had to be made, though. I might have to bust out the Supersonic soon. Oh no. False alarm, we're good. I'm going to do it anyway, though. Oh, you know what? I think Hypersonic is considered a light source, so the ghosts just don't show up at all now. Pretty sure that didn't happen in Vanilla Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh, there it is. That was weird. It looked like the ghost disappeared after I activated it, though. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Not when I'm hypersonic. Now, if I wasn't hypersonic, I would be a scared little girl. It definitely feels like Tails' AI is improved in this version. See, he's helped me out far too much in this run for it to just be coincidence. Like, I didn't go left there. Why did he go to the left? They definitely changed his AI. Somehow. It might be slight. I dig it, though. It's an improvement. This is probably my favorite zone in Sonic and Knuckles. Would have been nice if that was a fire shield. But I had to set on upgraded shields. Well, this one again. I keep thinking it's going to be the one with the glowing balls that fling you. I am glad the basic shield still reflects projectiles. I'm never going to get a fire shield here. Wrong way. Zone 2 boss is a ton of fun, I have to agree. Get my basic shield there, I guess. Let me get to that ring. How do I get to that ring? Is it up here? Again? What is the ring range to get to that one? Ugh. I knew how to get to the bonus stage in just Sonic 3 by itself. It was just straight up 50 rings. Anything over 50 rings. Sonic and Knuckles complicated it because I never know how many rings I need to get to a specific bonus stage. I can't say I've ever been this path. I don't know what's up here. Exploring during a marathon. It's always fun. I love the music in this zone. So good. This music really makes it feel like you're coming up to a climax of the game. Ah, I hate this boss. I sure do like to make you fight hands a lot in this. Like, I guess this is from his Death Egg robot. I do like the sense of urgency that the upgradable shield option gives me. Because usually when I play this, it's like, oh, it's no big deal if I lose a shield. There'll be another one around the corner. But now it's like, oh, if I lose my shield, I gotta get 2 shields before I get that elemental protection. I better be a little more careful. Tails, you alright there, buddy? What's the point of this? Oh. I never knew about that. Okay. Ooh. What the heck? My momentum's like unstoppable when I land on that platform. That was weird. I don't remember this layout. Am I on a path that I've never been down before, or is this the altered layout from Angel Island Revisited? Probably should have gone back for that shield. No, I think that was an altered layout, because I always go down this path. Again! I can't ever get the one I want. How frustrating. Help me out. Let me out! Let me out! Whoops. Boss time. This is a very interesting boss for 2D Sonic. Can I get the bonus stage? Dang it. I do not have a gambling addiction, I promise. Chase is a liar. Either the gumball machine or the one with the glowing balls is the bonus that I'm looking for. That's a fun boss. Kind of a dumb boss, but how's that 300 intellect working out for you, Eggman? We're very concerned for you. Want to help you break your gambling addiction. I don't have a problem. I can stop anytime I want. This actually is kind of tough if you don't have a fire shield, though, because the space you have to stand on some of those platforms is quite tiny. I love how in the original game, if you cheese this with Supersonic but don't have a fire shield, you die as soon as you kill him if you're not standing on a... Or actually, no, you don't die, but you take damage as soon as you kill him if you're not standing on a platform. Are you kidding me? I could cheese this and get hypersonic where I'm not supposed to. don't care about it. It would have been funny, but eh. I had a music option set that I wanted to see how it played out, because I wasn't sure what it meant. I think this is what it meant, though. You get the mini-boss music for fighting Knuckles, and then the boss music when Eggman shows up. Look at Knuckles' socks. They're actually green like they're supposed to be. In Vanilla, if you have Tails, he has yellow socks. It's another stage with really good music. I guess that's why they used it for the credits theme for Knuckles. Wait, was it the credits theme or just the like actual ending sequence? Really? I couldn't get up there. No. I think I can get up here, though. No, still not. Oh, there's some rings. Hey, shield. Nice. Wow, that guy's like ready to fire. It's the old ball and chain. So yeah, I turned on another music option that instead of the regular Sonic 3 boss music for these fights, gives you the Sonic 1 and 2 boss music. It's pretty neat. That's not Metal Sonic, that is Mecha Sonic. Why Eggman built so many fake Sonic robots, I don't know. But he did. So there is an achievement for not popping more than like 2 of these. But it's kind of difficult because that means you can't run into them either. And Tails can't run into them either. Oh, that's it for that. It's really difficult doing that achievement with Sonic and Tails. It's better to do that one solo. Oh man, look at that smooth rotation. Tails being a bro again, getting a ring when I had lost my chance to recover them. Huh. I thought I was going to finish on time, but I might go a little bit over. Alan, are you still around? Okay, I just want to make sure. It'll only be a couple minutes anyway. Six hours. Yeah. I had technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream. Lost quite a bit of time from that. I'm actually still kind of having technical difficulties. I've lost 7.5% of my frames. Is Mega Man that long? Dude, Alan's doing a blind run of Mega Man X1 and 2 after all these years of speedrunning it. He's finally giving the people what they want. Oof. Darn lightning. Oh no. Ugh. I hate these sections. So nerve-wracking. Ah. Why do they have these in Sonic games? The only game it made sense to have those in was Sonic CD. That's what I get for trying to gamble. Shot in the face. The spring pit trap because it's funny. Alright, that's fair. Oh, this is the one that I wanted to skip over because there's all this good stuff in the pits. Like that guy, waiting to just ruin my day. You must pay for your transgressions. I like the noise those things make. Chunk, 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 chunk. Gumball. Dang it. That stupid water shield. I used to think that little effect was really cool as a kid. Little light worms traveling around. I'm going for it. I want that electric shield. Ah, I got blocked. No! Give me the electric shield. No! Game, why you do this to me? I think it was this guy. He's like, I can't let you do that, Sonic. Holy crap, I just looked at my life counter. That's what I think of your fire shield. Just a free guy. It's not what I was hoping for. It's not what I wanted at all. Oops. Oh no, the signpost fell. Now how will anyone know you cleared Death Egg 1? This is the stupid slot machine again, isn't it? Oh, that's what it is. All this time I thought this one was the orange stars, but this one is the red stars. Okay, now I feel pretty dumb. I want that. No! 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 This game is breaking my heart. Goodbye, Thunder Shield. No. That worked. Give me a Thunder Shield. Nah, I knew that was going to happen. I just can't have nice things. That's all there is to it. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, The Quest for a Thunder Shield. I went into a bonus stage. I probably should have skipped that one. At last! A Thunder Shield! Now let's not immediately lose it. Let's not be a tiny brainer. I panicked. It's alright. Everything's fine. Yeah, this is how speedrunners do it. Except they usually don't teleport back down to the bottom like I did. Oh, come on, Tails. Ugh, that was close. Tails almost did me in there. Oh no, he got away. Alright, how badly am I going to fail this because of the sheer amount of time it's been since I played this level? I got missiled. Where are the rings? Oh man, that was a lot of rings I missed up there. Victory! What do you know? I actually did finish on time. Only late by 4 minutes. That's basically nothing, considering 6 hours. GG. Thanks for the GG, Decimic. Thank you all for sticking with me throughout that. One of my favorite games of all time, Sonic 3. I was thrilled to see that, I think his name is Eukaryote. Follow him on Twitter if you're interested in Angel Island Revisited. But I was thrilled to see when Eukaryote made this, because a Taxman stealth version of Sonic 3 is just probably never going to happen. And we have to accept this and take matters into our own hands as fans. And that's just what Eukaryote did. So, if Alan doesn't mind, we'll let this medley roll through and then switch on over to Mega Man X1. I believe this is a new medley to actually include the Sonic 3 levels instead of just the Sonic and Knuckles levels. I'm sure Mega Man will be less than an hour for each game. Didn't you get Mega Man X2 down to like 40 minutes or something? I knew it was something insane. On a good day, though. Well, don't choke like you cursed everybody to do yesterday. I kid. You've got 6 hours to choke with. Knock yourself out. There he is, Eukaryote. DJ Spin Dash with that remastered music. And these people also did stuff. Sax Man. Yeah. Seizure warning, I guess. Alright guys, that is going to be it for me for now. When Alan gets finished, if he doesn't want to play anything else, I'm going to slip in and get my Mega Man 1 run in that I had to skip yesterday. But Alan, if you are ready, I will go ahead and drop the stream. Ready. Alright, that's it for me. Peace.